welcome back to the Rich Life. And today we're having fettuccine noodles with meat sauce. We have two different kinds of meat. We have beef and we have pork. It makes it delicious. And I got some little doggies over here so y'all can enjoy. Y'all just love the little doggies. Yeah. I just love it. Okay. See, there's some meat. Yeah, thumbnail. Oh yeah. I was reading comments on my other channel, Chill Chat. Someone asked me to prom. How sweet. I never went to prom. That's really good. Someone tell me the difference between linguine and fettuccine noodles. They look the same to me. Josephine, we talked about being a lady. Stop it. That lady, what's her name, Tabitha? She's got Barkley and Bama. She's always yelling at her doggies. Yeah. When I had Barnabas, I got him for his 3rd birthday, a little sister, Harley. If y'all don't know the story, when she was 8 or 9 weeks old, I took her in to get her neutered. She needed something done to her palate. They were going to do something to her nose, open it up. There was something else he was going to do. And I took her in about 7 o'clock that morning. They said, oh, she'll be ready to go around 1 or 2. But the doctor, he'll be through about 9 or 10, and he'll call you when after the surgery's over. I don't know. I'll always remember that thing. I stopped and got some Shipley's donuts because my son didn't have to go to work till later that morning. And Josephine, what are you doing? And I said, I'm gonna come home and play Sims. I hadn't played Sims in months. I got home and there was this big thing of something is not right. And I was like, I just can't play Sims. I can't draw myself or have a donut or anything. I just laid in bed. It got about 11:30. I said, something's wrong. And the vet calls me. He goes, Joan. He goes, I hate to tell you, he goes, but Harley passed away. It still gets me every time. passed away on the operating table. She was the sweetest little girl. And I just got her potty trained. She was only, what, 3 months old or something. And I remember getting up that morning and I let her outside to go potty. And I was getting ready to go take her. And she was just sitting out in the backyard. And she was looking at the trees and birds and everything. And she was just sitting there just enjoying life. And I kept thinking to myself, I hate to disturb her. She's just so calm. She's just enjoying the morning. And I said, but I got to take her. I said, but then I'll get upset if I miss her appointment for getting her a spade. Yeah, neutered voice or spade. And her other surgeries he was going to do. And so I brought her in the house and we got ready and took her over there, and her name was Harley Josette. And one of the little tech girls, her name was Josette. And so she came in and I told her, I said, now you take care of your namesake right here. I said, don't let anything happen to her. And she goes, oh, I won't. She goes, I'll call you. It's time to pick her up. After that day, she would never look at me ever again. She would just, I don't know if she knew something happened that was wrong. She left not too long after that. It's that time I had to take one of the dogs in there or whatever for shots or allergy shots or something. She would go the other way. She was always talkative and always talking to me and playing with the dogs, and all of a sudden, after Harley passed away, she wouldn't see me. The vet was nice enough. He didn't charge me for the surgery. He did pay for her cremation and everything. They could at least paid me for how much I paid for her. And he was all upset, and I finally found out, and it's like, you're not supposed to have all those surgeries done at once, and they need to be older. She was such a baby, little baby. So I cried for 3 or 4 days. I couldn't do nothing. I couldn't get up to go cook nothing, eat. I couldn't do nothing. I just was bawling my eyes out. I missed that little girl so much. And I know she missed her mama. And so my mother told me, she goes, why don't you call the guy you got her from and see if you can get another one. I was like, okay. So he had one more left, the one he was going to keep for himself. And yeah, he really took advantage of me. I'm talking about really. He knew I was really, when someone dies or your dog dies, people will take advantage of you. It's not a time to go out and buy something, because he charged me like 3 times what a bulldog should cost him. And the vet tells me now, he goes, don't spend more than $2,500 for a dog. He goes, and now if it's been in one lot of AKC, dog shows and stuff. It's got like 3 or 4 grandparents and parents, whatever they won. He goes, down maybe you can go maybe $4,000. He goes, over $4,000 for a dog is too much. He goes for it. It's been won so many awards, AKC and championships and stuff. But for just a regular dog that has not won nothing, $2,500 is the maximum. You don't pay anything over that. So I've learned that. So don't pay more than $2,500 for a dog. So I got her brother, Brutus, a few days later. Everything was fine until I shook him. I was worried. I sat there when he did neutered him. He didn't need anything else neutered. I was like, I'm not leaving him. So when he was neutered, I sat there in the lobby waiting. And I waited until it was time to take him home. And I guess this is when Brutus was about 7 months old, something like that. Barnabas started attacking him. And then one day I told Brutus, I said, you need to stand up for yourself, attack him back. Well, that's not what a good thing I should have told him, because he literally started attacking me. It was like having what you see in movies or something, people fighting dogs. And it was horrible, horrible, horrible. This started when right when COVID hit. It was hard to find trainers, anybody who could tell me anything, what to do with these dogs, because they were ripping holes in themselves, I don't know, just in each other. They were just having to get stitches and stuff, and just blood squirting. It was just terrible. And so I found this one trainer, and he goes, I've never seen dogs like this before. He goes, they're fighting over you. He goes, he kept them for a week. He kept Brutus on his birthday. I did not get to spend his first birthday with him. They both were at the trainers for a week. He goes, he'd send me videos every day of them playing outside, and he's working with them, and they'd sleep together. As soon as I drove up, I got out of the car, they were just attacking each other. He goes, I don't know what to do. He goes, I'll come over here to your house, work with them. It was like corralling cows. You would have to close doors, open doors. I had all these baby gates. You had to bring one in, out, and into one room, and you had to close that door to bring them into another room. It was terrible. The fighting was terrible. I had just gotten Bentley. I think Bentley was like 4 months old. The French bulldog. We were laying down, and Brutus jumped up and started attacking me. He was trying to get to Bentley, and I pushed him back hard enough to knock him. We were on the bed laying down, and I pushed him back, and I was talking to my friend, talking about giving him to her for her uncle. I think it was uncle. And she said had these grandchildren come by and stuff, and I said, I can't have anybody take this dog because no one, he could just anytime attack. It was the hardest decision I had to make, I think, ever. I picked up the phone and I called the vet. I'm bawling my eyes out and I'm telling her it's time. She says, what time? I said, the vet knows. Good to tell him I'll be there in a few hours when my son gets off work. It's time for Brutus. She's confused. I said, well, the vet knows because we've all tried our best, and they were talking about doing sending him to the neurologist and doing MRIs on his brain and all this stuff, and it's like, who has all the kind of money to spend on a dog getting MRIs and seeing neurologists and all this stuff, and who knew dogs see neurologists? And I used to see the neurologist for my neck and stuff, and I never seen no dogs up there. Maybe it's on a different day. I don't know. Oh, and then the guy I got him from, I told that man, I don't know how many times, the problems I was having with Brutus. He would ignore me, just like a man. They ignore you. And I kept telling him, you know, I'll give him back to you. I said, I don't want to put him to sleep or give him away to somebody. He texted me, I said, do you want him back? I kept asking. I asked him for weeks. He would never listen to me. Until the day I had to make the choice of putting him to sleep. I got pictures right in front of me. Him and Harley. He was my best friend. Could never have a better friend than Brutus. He was the best. And his little sister. But I didn't get to know her very well. She was my little baby girl. I only knew her for a couple weeks. So, Brutus went to heaven when he was 15 months old. And I posted it to Facebook that I had to put him to sleep. That man came back and started cussing me out on Facebook and stuff. And I was like, why in the world are you attacking me? I asked you for months what to do about this dog. You would never answer me. You know, I asked you, do you want this dog back? I said, I don't want to give him to somebody else and have him attack somebody else or attack their grandchildren or children. He only answered me back is when I put a picture of Brutus. He was laying on the table. It was just as sweet as can be, little angel, after he had passed away. Boy, he started cussing me out. Yeah. I had to block him and his wife. Never spoke to his wife before. I don't know. Might have been him. I don't know on there. But I blocked him. Yeah. I said, I'm sitting here crying, having to choose to put him to sleep all upset, and then you're gonna sit there and cuss me out for something I asked you for months what to do with this stuff. Well, on this topic, because Lady Tabitha and her dog Barkley, I know y'all have seen them on Facebook, and Bama. She thinks it's so cute. I've told her before when she was talking about getting a puppy, don't get another boy. Because I've read so many articles and people talking about them. Don't get in the bulldog with same sex. They will fight it. And especially, she has never had her dogs neutered either. And I'm talking about, their hormones are going every which way. And I told her, man, people came back at me talking about I shouldn't be telling her stuff like this and that, and calling me all kind of names and stuff. And it's like, hey, I'm just trying to give her some information because I don't want her to get in this predicament I got into, having 2 males. And once they start fighting, they'll never stop until one of them has killed them. That's just how the vet and the trainers have told me. There's nothing you can do. And she's sitting here posting all these videos and making all this money because she keeps calling them. Everybody, their aunt and uncles are sending them this and that, and she's making all this money and buying her all these designer outfits and handbags and all this stuff, and it's just ridiculous. And she's posting all these videos of the dogs. I'm gonna take you to the doggy shelter. You're gonna have to find you a new home. And she's just sitting here and she thinks this is cute and funny. And Barkley, don't you be doing that to Bama. Bama, you better behave. Don't be doing that to Barkley and all this stuff. And y'all gonna be little, what you call them? I don't know, some kind of dogs. And it's like, I see it coming. If any of y'all watching, y'all can see it's coming. And yeah, it's very, very sad. It might be different with a man with 2 male bulldogs. I've noticed as a man with dog Pablo and Diego, I'm starting to wonder if it's different with males, with 2 male dogs. You got 2 male dogs with a woman, and it seems like they're trying to fight over these 2, but they're not as bad as Brutus and Barnabas. They were just, I don't know, it was just terrible. Atticus and him, sometimes they will. Atticus has learned to, like if they're going to the food, he will stay in the living room. I've learned to have to feed Atticus later or before he eats with Barnabas. That's why if you watch me sometimes, if I'm feeding him, you know, some like McDonald's or something, I'm having to really watch them because him and Atticus, because they will start fighting. And
I can never really sit there and pet Atticus or in bed or something, like touching. Barnabas starts side-eyeing. He starts side-eyeing me, and he looks at me. Sometimes he has attacked. He'll do that at night too. I swear, I don't think he gets a good night's sleep because every time you move or something, he got his eye open. He's looking to see what you're doing. You better not be touching Atticus. Let me know. I didn't have my water, am I? If you have 2 dogs, male dogs, you're a woman, do they fight over you? Yeah, really on there. Ugh. I wasn't going to be talking. Well, I didn't know what I was going to be talking about today, but hey, we're going to be talking about male doggies. I've discussed this before. We have a lot of new subscribers. Always go back and watch my old ones. You'll learn a lot. And don't forget about my other channel, Chew and Chat. I just wish because I kept telling you I'm gonna go live. I over there. I can't go live. I can't get it monetized. I can't go live. I can't do nothing. I wish I post videos because they think I live in Russia. I live in Texas. There's no one you can talk to. So we definitely need to get more subscribers, or y'all need to come over here too. Because so once I get my 1,000 subscribers over here, I can go live and stuff. I can't do nothing until I at least get 1,000 subscribers. So y'all probably think, oh, she's promised us, and on the other channel she's gonna go live. I can't go live. I can't do anything on that other channel except post videos. Y'all can subscribe and everything. Don't do any good for me because I can't get monetized. I can't get any advertisements on it. I can't go live. I can't do nothing on it except post some videos. And I really need to start. I don't know if they're going to do like that for right now. Start porting most of my videos over here. I'm fine over here. It says I can get monetized stuff. I just don't have enough people. You gotta have at least 1,000 people and so many hours of watch time and stuff. I don't have it. I can't go live until I get 1,000 people. And so hopefully by New Year's Eve we can party it up. I just got some of that new Fiji water in. Can't wait to finish this up and drink my Fiji water. Alright, so thank you for joining my meal with me. And See these little piggies I have here. And a story about their brother and sister. And make sure to subscribe, like, comment, share, click that bell notification. And I will see y'all in the next video. Bye-bye.